just a moment. It's time for the payday.
Kevin,
Clearly. David, thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Russell Westbrook. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Bradley, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Roman the paint. And for Brooklyn, Devin Booker out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Fox, and it's Monk in at the 2. Now, here's Fox after LeBron James's miss. And Booker kicks to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo passes to Booker. And the rejection by James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Bradley. Monk defending. Durant inside. Good on the shot. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ball game. Now here's James. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Hero. He takes it in, and another turnover here by Brooklyn. Searching for their first points of the game. And here's Westbrook. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And the pass to James. Lakers passing it around. The wide open look for Durant. Off target from outside. And Booker kicks to Adebayo. Fox feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Durant. It's Bradley on the wing. Second shot opportunity. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Brooklyn trailing. Hero passes to Adebayo. On the wing, Booker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Los Angeles. James finds Westbrook.
First quarter.
KD passes to Westbrook. Pass to James. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Booker, trying to get something going. Monk kicks to Booker. Adebayo against Jordan. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Nets miss again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Fox. Back to Hero. The 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Lakers leading by 5. It's James atop the key. Over Booker. Shot from the low block. And LeBron with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Fox. Driving the lane. Makes it off the glass.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Fox with the steal. There's the dish to Booker. Back to Fox. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
We've got Bledsoe. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Wall in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
All with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Westbrook. Over to Wall. The fadeaway J off the mark.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Outside, Davis. Back to Murray. Over Nunn. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, and he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And the Nets making a change here. Towns is checked in.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Anthony. And Davis can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 5. The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to Carmelo. Wall against Nunn. Outside Westbrook. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Bledsoe. For 3, Murray. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And Murray, here we go. It's good. This game is all even. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, no good by the Lakers. Bledsoe kicks to Murray. Bledsoe passes to Murray.
Second quarter.
Davis with a screen on Anthony. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Wall's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. The pass to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And it's Wall in the corner. Right side Davis. Bledsoe against Bradley. Bledsoe kicks to Towers. Jordan with some nice D.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
James finds none. Outside Bradley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Adebayo is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Ando comes in for Jamal Murray. Booker, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for John Wall.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Fox, he's checked in for the Nets. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Lakers, #1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Jordan with a screen on Booker. In the corner, it's James. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. James has got 10 points.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jump.
It's Fox with the drive. Count it. Fox has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Timberwolves.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Durant kicks to James.
The mixture of power and balance really makes Randle a threat defensively.
Tie game in Brooklyn. It's time now to go.
16.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. Oops.
And this matchup has been every bit. And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Jordan is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He was all alone on that one. James has got the first points of the third quarter up on the boards for Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook against Fox. He feeds it to Towns.
Well, you've got to respect Jordan as a shot blocker. He's one of the best in the league. His length and explosiveness make him a great rim protector.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fox with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the dunk by Booker.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
LA has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Griffin comes in for LeBron. And Anthony subbed in for Durant. Now here's Bradley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anthony. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Ball passes to Cousins. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. And Cousins kicks to Murray. Cousins with a screen for Murray. Back to Cousins. Second chance shot. The shot. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
Well, that's just good work by DeMarcus Cousins. Good, solid, fundamental work using the fake to draw the foul.
Cousins. And out the line. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Avery Bradley.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things are 2 sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Adebayo. Westbrook dishes to Griffin. For Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Nunn. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Griffin. A 2-point game. 14 feet away. Howard setting the pick for Griffin. Shoots over Cousins. Los Angeles with another miss. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Wall. And Davis wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now a 5-point Nets lead. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Nunn kicks to Griffin. Over to the left wing. Here's Westbrook. No good again that time. Nets leading by 5. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Nunn. Pass to Westbrook. 32 seconds left in the third. Launches a 3. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Wall, good.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Lakers trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Nunn. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Poise and aggressiveness on the offensive end. Everything we do is speed and force on the offensive end.
Frank Vogel clearly would like to see these guys attack the defense a little bit more, but also avoid costly mistakes.
Yeah, this is where I think you want to keep things simple. Make the right cut, the right pass. Don't worry about the style, just the score.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Davis is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Towns, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Durant, the pass to LeBron. Now here's Jordan. Nunn with the screen for Jordan. Bradley kicks to LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Nunn can't get it to fall. Nets leading by 9. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Booker the pass to Randle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. LeBron against Booker. And they double up LeBron. Here's Nunn. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Booker. No good. Some solid defense there from KD.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James outside. Pass to Nunn. Puts up a 3, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Lakers.
Next, with loudest section, it's going to win the free t-shirt toss. Come on, let me hear you. All right.
And a new group in for the Nets. Murray's checked in for Randle. Tyler Hero comes in for Anthony Davis. Monk's checked in for Booker. And it's Fox in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Murray outside. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The drive by James. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Into the lane. Fox, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The kick out to Westbrook. Passes it to KD. Back to Westbrook. Caption coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Adebayo is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Adebayo.
A minute 50 left in the 4th. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. James looking around. It's Bradley on the wing. 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Jordan. That shot missing.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's James. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Adebayo with a screen from Murray. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Hero. He dishes it to Murray. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And they're all right, David.